For those of you who are new here, I am Christine. My channel is all about crafting, home decor, getting our homes to be just magazine beautiful, seasonal decor ready on a budget. So that's our goal. Either we're going to make some things or we're going to Dollar Tree some items and make some high-end dupes and some high-end looks for a lot less. I want a beautiful home. I'm sure you all want a beautiful home. And we can do that for so much cheaper than what, your high-end places, your Pottery Barn, even your Kirkland's, what they sell their things for. They have some beautiful pieces. I would suggest buying the high-end, expensive items very sparingly. And then let's craft and DIY our own. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Christine. If you're returning, I thank you so much. Let's get some semi-spooky Halloween decor for our dining room table. So it's getting that time, so let's get ready for Halloween. Stay tuned to the very end. Thumbs up, you guys. I appreciate it so much. Any comments, if you like anything you see in this video, please drop me a line and let me know. I appreciate it. Let's get going. Okay, so from Dollar Tree, I have this little styrofoam pumpkin. Just going to remove his little label. And Crafter's Square, this sparkle mesh. Kind of wish I could find some without the glitter, but anyhow, because the glitter gets everywhere. But it's got little spider webs on it, so it's adorable. And we're going to use black chalk paint. I'm just taking my little X-Acto knife, crafter's knife, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to remove that stem because I am going to use a wooden piece that I found, some little wooden stems from Dollar Tree last year to replace the stem, and then some Dollar Tree florals, a couple of leaves. So if you just cut out that stem there and then carve a little bit into there, this is hollow. So I thought, why not make it smell good? I had some pumpkin spice in a little sachet. Okay, need a little bit more. I really want it to smell good. So my pieces were big enough so that they didn't fall out the bottom hole, but just watch it if you make this craft that there is a hole in the bottom that it doesn't fall out. So we're just going to take chalk paint, and I just did one good coat on here, let that dry. And then we're going to move on to putting our mesh on it. And then my theory for the mesh was it's wide enough. It's pretty wide. So I only needed 2 pieces to crisscross to completely cover up the pumpkin. And I thought I was showing you guys the spider webs, but you can see them. But yeah, I was off camera, so I'm not sure what I do sometimes. So you just want it long enough so you can stuff it into that hole pretty good. And then we are going to come back and hot glue that in there to make it stay. And then we're going to bunch up these sides some because we don't want that hanging out. And we will come back with some hot glue, and whatever is sticking up on the edges, we're going to hot glue those down too, because we just want it to be look like it was made to cover it, like it was one piece and not the two. So once you get everything cut, and do leave you enough room because you're going to have to tuck that in there good, and just go to town hot gluing. So we got our finger protectors on because I burn myself every time with hot glue. If you've been to my channel before, you know that. I end up with like 3rd-degree burns from the nice little hot glue gun. And I probably should just try to find me one that's not, this is the high heat. I need to find me a medium heat. Anyhow, so after I've tucked everything real well, I'm going to take the leaves. You can put them on opposite sides. I put them both on the same sides. And then I'm going to take my little stem and hot glue all that down. And I did come back around the edge and hot glue some of the leaves down just to help it stay a little bit more. Project 2 here, again, Dollar Tree products, a little styrofoam skull. I named him Fred. Why not? Dead Fred. And then some reindeer moss. And I did use 2 packs of it, and again, our black chalk paint. So you're going to paint Fred all over. Make sure you do the bottom too, just in case he falls over or something. He's not stark white. Paint it with the chalk paint in black again. And then we're going to use our reindeer moss to cover him. Now, just make sure when you buy this reindeer moss, there's different colors. Some is softer. You want the soft if you're using hot glue to glue it down. You want the real soft, pliable kind. But these, I had 2 different colors here, and I did that on purpose. I had a light and a dark, so I'm going to blend them. So I'm just going to take and go around. This is going to take you some time. Pull off some larger pieces, some smaller pieces. Make sure you got all his cracks covered real well. Come back in the end and go around. Make sure he's covered all the way around the edge. Add some more. And then you can see on the right there, maybe there's something kind of clear there. I decided to take 2 buttons. Marbles would be adorable. Anything just to bring out his eyes a little more. I had to find his little eye sockets and then hot glue these in there real well. And that just makes his eyes pop a little bit more. And Fred is having one of my famous hair days, you guys. But anyhow, I hope you enjoy this one as well. And again, let me know if you try any of these projects. I would love to know if you guys try these. But this just makes it an adorable little centerpiece for your table. So you'll see that coming up. Last project, you guys. I grabbed some skeleton garden from Dollar Tree. Did I say Garland? I meant Garland. Yeah, look how adorable his little legs just jiggle. And these came from Temu. These are some wooden rings, but you can use the shower curtain rings from Dollar Tree. And again, our black chalk paint. So I am going to paint the wood rings. I'm going to paint them just one coat, one good coat. I did have to come back because I had to obviously lay a round piece flat. So I had to come back and spot paint some of that to cover it in. Then I'm going to clip away each of the little skeletons from the garland. And he had some kind of, I don't know, his eyes had some film thing in it. So if they stay in there, that's fine. I wasn't worried if it came out. I guess it just brought out his little eye sockets a little more. But anyhow, so my plan was to take the little skeleton. He's got a little spine that rounds a little bit. So I thought he does lay good on the wood round. So you're going to glue him around that little edge on the round part. My thought was to take my hot glue in combination E6000, and that would hold him. I don't know if it was the wood to plastic combination it didn't like, but it didn't hold. I tried over and over again. I tried not touching my E6000 in my hot glue. I tried just hot glue. He wouldn't work, so I took off all the pieces of the that glue and then just decided to come in. But see how he lays on there perfect. I just don't know if that glue just would not work. And that E6000 was a little crusty. I came back with a newer pack that didn't work as well. So anyhow, we ditched the glue idea. I came in with some sisal twine, I'm going to call it. It's real thin. I use it for a lot of projects because it's thin. And then I'm just going to take and go between his rib cage and his little hip bone, and I'm going to tie it around the little wood piece, and then I'm just going to wrap it just on that little spinal part there. So wrap it good, and then I did use the hot glue once I tied it off to hot glue that and make sure my knot wouldn't come undone. So same theory. He's going to sit there on the little wood round. He's going to sit up so pretty. But we're just going to have him tied on and not glued on because that would not work. Your kids, if you got kids, grandkids, or whatever, they're going to love these. These are so cute. But these are obviously making some dinner napkin rings. And I didn't have any black napkins. I wish I had black, so I'm just using my fall, and it looks cute, but I think black would really go well because this is our whole Halloween theme. I hope you guys enjoy these projects, and again, let me know if you try any. I love the Halloween season. I don't always like all the Halloween gimmicky things, but I do like the Halloween season because it's just cute. Till next time, you guys. Enjoy!